everyone, what a great night for some hoops. With a little more on the line, it's the NBA Cup and it's in full swing. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Warriors, early on they've got the third best record. And of course Memphis, back 2.5 games.
You know, for Memphis, they're sort of where we expected them to be at this point. A tough opponent, but not a team that you fear.
Yeah, the middle of the pack seems to be right where they belong. They don't want to get complacent or to start pressing.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And for the Warriors, Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Wiggins and Kuminga at the forward. A lot of bounce there. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And call it fire and ice. We've got high-powered scoring taking on a lockdown defensive unit, Grant.
Well, as they say in the NBA, great offense trumps great defense. But, you know, NBA rules are made to be broken.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Jackson with a screen on Curry. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Hield against Smart. Şengün, a screen on Smart. Inside. Out to Hield. Wiggins passes to Curry. And the three off target. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team. Williams finds Morant. Smart with the ball. Morant looking for an opening. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
Now here's Şengün. Clock at 4. Hield for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yet no hesitation from the veteran Hield. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Now here's Clark. Good D by Şengün.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Curry with it, guarded by Morant. The open shot, Kuminga. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Kuminga's got his second basket of the game.
A shoot-first guard who also is selfless. Curry continues to add to his resume.
Morant against Curry. Clark with a screen on Curry. Up top, Morant. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And his court vision was sensational as well. He was making all the right decisions.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Curry. Coming off 41 points last game out. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 4-point game. Rim protection and shooting so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a Defensive Player of the Year, maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest. The free throw drops for Williams. And, Coach, you look at Vince Williams. That 7-foot wingspan is a difference maker defensively.
It sure is, Brian. He disrupts a lot of offensive action, both on and off the ball, forcing turnovers and blocking shots.
And the standings for the NBA Cup starting to come into focus.
Yeah, but there's still time to make a push. We'll just have to wait and see which teams are able to punch their ticket to the knockout round.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside Curry. Kuminga with a screen on Morant. Over to the wing. Outside Curry. Back to Kuminga. Stolen by Jackson. Outside, Williams. Pass to Morant. Floats one. It's rebounded by Şengün.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Wiggins finds Curry. Here's Şengün. Clark on the double. Şengün, no good. Here's Smart. 14 points for him last game against the Lakers. Count that one.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
Here's Curry. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Smart with a bucket.
Quick release there from Smart.
The Warriors trailing. Left side Curry. Pass to Şengün. Back to Curry. To the inside. And stolen by Clark. Morant against Curry. Now Morant. 5 points in the game. Six to shoot. He got a piece of it.
Well, you could see how Şengün read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
And here's Curry. No made baskets yet. Şengün a screen on Morant. Curry with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. And Şengün throw it down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Smart, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Knocks down the long J.
Well, modern-day big men can hit threes and guard multiple positions. That's Jaren Jackson.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. All right, let's check out the best NBA teams from the field this season. In the third spot, the Warriors.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Now here's Curry. Well, you look at his scoring average of 34.5 points a game. Very impressive. Morant against Curry. Tipped.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Wiggins from long range. Memphis with a rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Smart finds Clark. And Stan, for those teams struggling out of the gate, how do these coaches approach it right now?
Well, look, I think what's important, Brian, when you're talking to your team is they need to understand what it takes to win, why we win, and why we lose. And you've got to play to those expectations, all right, and those demands. It's not early in the year as much the results. It's about what you're doing on the court, well or poorly.
Podziemski's checked in for Stephen Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's Memphis. A 14-2 run over the last bit. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Now here's Hield. Coming off a 16-point game against Dallas. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Here's Kuminga. It's not going to go for him. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Here's Morant. Got it from about 16 feet. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, a lot of guys now are not comfortable in that mid-range area, but Morant is. He'll take that shot when it's there.
Now here's Wiggins. Still without a bucket. Down low. Here's Curry. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Morant with it. He's got 7. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the basket by Curry.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Let's take a look at the numbers for Stephen Curry.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Wiggins from long range. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
Clark with it, and it's Şengün picking him up. Clark, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Curry passes to Şengün. Back to Curry. Şengün, a screen on Morant. Here's Curry. Pass to Şengün. And stolen by Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's got 6. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Now here's Curry. Şengün, the screen. Curry passes to Şengün, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Hield. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Edey's checked in for Clark. Aldama comes in for Jackson. Williams is checked in for Smart. And it's Pippen in for Morant. Looney's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Here's Jackson. No points so far. Outside, Williams. There's a screen. Jackson down low. He's watched by Kuminga. Just 3 to shoot. Pass to Edey. Plenty of space. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Not a pretty start.
Here's Pippen, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Aldama. Off target with the 3. Golden State has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Minute 32 left in the first quarter of the game. He gets it in there. Curry's got 6.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Pass to Edey. Jackson outside. Here's Pippen, 18 feet out. Looney grabs a miss.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Edey. Right now averaging 6 a game. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
To the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
We think of Curry as a shooter first, but they're reminding us how good a passer he is.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Kuminga against Jackson. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.